WCVH proudly presents CV Today.
Good afternoon. Today is Monday, November 25th.
Now over to Anna with some more announcements.
Thank you. The quote of the day today is, "Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall," by Confucius. Lunch for today is a main meal of buffalo chicken dip with no hot combo. Lunch for tomorrow is a main meal of pizza sticks with no hot combo. Now over to your weather report.
Good afternoon, CV. Wow, that was some crazy weather we had yesterday. I couldn't have told you we were going to have snow on Friday, but hey, I don't predict it, I just tell it. Today's going to be a high of 55, the low of 33, and very much unlike yesterday, it is going to be bright and sunny all day. And same for tomorrow, just bright and sunny, no snow as far as I can tell, with a high of 59, almost 60 degrees, with a low of 43. Now to headline news.
Thanks, Weather Girl. Before I start, just want to make a general announcement. Whoever's putting their mouth on my cup, you're literally filming, so I know who you are. Anyways, police flooded the campus of Syracuse University last week in a response to a false alarm. The school's administrators have been flailing for weeks, reacting only slowly to a string of incidents that began with racist graffiti found on November 6th. Because the Syracuse chancellor was slow to take any steps, Governor Andrew Cuomo made a public stink and sent in investigators from the Division of Human Rights and the State Police Hate Crimes Task Force. More graffiti appeared on almost a daily basis. In the only live incident, fraternity members hurled a racist slur at a black student. It seemed to culminate late last Monday. Just after midnight, word started spreading someone had airdropped a white supremacist manifesto to the cell phones of several students in the library. The same manifesto spread by the Christchurch, New Zealand mosque shooter. As hysteria built, the administration put the school on lockdown. The next morning, state police and other officers swarmed the campus. But by week's end, no one had been able to find any student who'd actually received the hate document. It was merely a rumor that had built on social media. Kent has suspended 4 students in the frat incident, but seems to think that his only hope of getting past the nightmare is to give in to radical student demands that will allow for race-based roommate selection, as well as toughening penalties in racial incidents, including for bystanders who do nothing, and spending $1 million on a new anti-racism curriculum. In other words, it's not just the students who are panicking. I'm Sophia Steed, reporting.
Can I go? All work by ceramic students from marking period 1 must be picked up. Work will be discarded after Thanksgiving with the exception of ceramic 2 wood-fired sculptures. The sculptures will be on display in the showcase by the main office until mid-December.
The Irvin L. Steele Nursing Scholarship applications are available in the guidance office. 2 nursing scholarships of $1,000 each are being offered to graduating high school students residing within Lancaster or Chester County, who will be entering the nursing profession upon their 2020 graduation from high school. The deadline for submission to the selection committee is April 22nd, 2020. Now over to Life Tips with Larkin.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's a 9 to 5.
Oh, you people are so bright.
Wait! It's Life Tips with Larkin!
Greetings and salutations to today's episode.
Yes.
Are you in school a lot?
Yes. Almost every day.
Do you read a lot?
I do,
Right?
sometimes.
So the question before the court today is, how much do you remember from what you read?
A good amount. I read kind of slower so I can digest it.
Because if you can't read and get information from a text or a poem or
Then why are you
a
reading?
lab,
Right, you're
right?
reading.
That's how we do this thing called school, right?
Pretty
So was I your teacher at one point?
I think so.
Yeah, so I give a lot of reading assignments.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why don't you tell the crew how how Nasir rolled.
I took notes on every reading. They were categorized along with the text and all the titles. It was all organized to match the text perfectly.
So where were you when you did your reading? Where setting-wise in your house?
My kitchen, at my table.
Kitchen. Now, is that quiet?
No.
It's-
Sometimes. When everyone went to bed and I was still out doing your homework.
Because it's really, if you're going to read, it seems to me you need some kind of quietude, right?
Yes, but if you're in your room just on the floor, it's bad back support.
That's true. That's why there's got to be a good place to do this,
Yes.
where there's not a lot of noise. The phone's got to be off.
Yep,
No music on,
correct.
right?
Unless Mozart. Mozart literally helps me focus.
All right, the classical people help
Yep.
you, right? So let's give an example. What this might
Okay.
look like, right?
What does it look like?
We have this reading
Oh.
here on the Great Depression. I know we can't read that very well, but causes of. Now, why would we want to learn about that?
Because it's the material on the test.
Well, not only
No,
that,
I
but
know. Because so we can prevent it from happening again.
that's right. So when we see those conditions begin again, we're like, whoa, 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 because you do
We've
not
been
want
here
to.
before.
That's right.
Do you think history repeats itself?
Oh, there's no question it does,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So why don't you show the folks some of the notes that you took on our reading,
These are my notes.
right? And you've got headings, and you've
Yep.
got what you might look for in a reading.
Every term or important person is bolded, so my eyes go right to it. So you're asking?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, that's
Important dates, important places, people, events, treaties, degrees. That.
and especially with something like causes of the Great Depression, a lot of times they'll have that bolded, like these are the causes of the Great Depression. I mean, teachers are going to want to focus on that. The reason that that's important to know some of that is that when you come in for a discussion about that, you've got background information, and all of a sudden it becomes a conversation between you and the students.
Yes.
So, note taking, quiet place, focused. You typed.
Yes, I was gonna say typing is much easier. I tried handwriting. Your hand falls off, especially if you have him. But yeah,
Some folks do like to do the handwriting. It's up to you.
whatever's quickest.
Whichever quickest. I would do it at a time when you're not about to fall asleep, right?
Right.
And the way I try to do it in my class is I try to make sure the kids know I am going to check that reading in some format, right?
Yeah.
So be ready. I used to have an expression, I don't use it anymore, I should still. It's a quiz a day, keeps ignorance at bay.
Did it work?
Well,
Yeah.
you were in it.
Yeah. How about for your current classes?
Well, how about for you right now? Name 2 causes of the Great Depression.
Overproduction of durable goods, high tariffs.
High tariffs, that works. And by the way, never increase taxes during a recession or depression. That doesn't work either,
Correct.
right? So,
Right.
good note taking, a key to making it through. CVHS. Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
Thank you, Raquel.
Yep.
Okay, now you can go.
The Powder Puff game is happening tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the stadium. Who will be victorious? The juniors or the seniors? Come out to see who takes home the trophy. There will be snacks and drinks available for purchase, as well as a raffle for some official Powder Puff game shirts, and some free stuff too. Admission is free. Hope to see you there. Now over to a Powder Puff announcement.
Did you get hit with that football? You don't know where we are? We're at the Powder Puff game. It's November 26th. The kickoff was at 7 p.m. Come on.
There was a TI-84 Plus calculator left in Mrs. Scales' room. If anyone is missing their calculator, please go to the main office to claim it. Now over to CV Sports.
Life's like a road that you travel on. There's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore. Where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to lay down the garden gate. There's not much time.
There is a meeting today at 6:30 p.m. in the LGI for all interested baseball players and their parents. Enter the high school using the entrance across from the district office.
Boys lacrosse players that did not attend the meeting last flex are to stop by room 216 so that they can pick up the sign-up form.
There are no sports for today.
Go home and do your homework.
Now to sports highlights.
From 63 this year. And off the upright, no good. 3rd down and 5. Brady has a ball stripped, gets it back, and a stop is made. Quinn forced the fumble. Brady got it on the hop. This one's blocked. Up in the air. Recovered by New England. Brady throws, pass, caught for the touchdown. High snap. Prescott caught it, pass is picked. And he got it. And able to get that one inside. Is Folk. And the kick is no good.
They make a stop now.
Brady's only been sacked once today. Make it twice. 3rd down and 3. Pass is knocked away. Heath delivered the hit on Jacoby Myers. Will it matter? 7. Prescott. Jarwin out of bounds. Back to a 4-point. Penalty flag on the play as Elliott gets the 1st down.
Trickman, offense, number 72.
Could be a killer.
I don't like that call anymore, and I like the other one they had for tripping.
Prescott throws, pass, diving catch by Amari Cooper. Then the Cowboys will not convert.
That ball looks to me like an incomplete pass.
That's all the announcements we have for you today.
On behalf of WCVH, I'm Trey.
Alongside Lindsay. And this is CV Today. Have a
DC Monday. Have a DC Monday.
Oh, cause I keep digging myself down deeper. I won't stop till I get where you are. I keep running when both my feet hurt. I won't stop till I get where you are. Oh, when you go down all your darkest roads, I would have followed all the way to the graveyard. Oh, it's funny how the warning signs can feel like the butterflies. Oh, cause